this is basically the handwriting analysis session that I conduct. So handwriting analysis and how you can basically use this science for your own benefit. So mainly handwriting analysis is one of the things which has been going on for about 2000 plus years. But the real thing that really began was in the 1600s. And mainly people ask what is the benefit and everything. So we'll take a look back into the history of how it started and how you can basically use it for yourself. Okay. So yeah. So as I said, in the history, basically one of the one of the greatest philosophers is Aristotle. He said this. So if someone wants to read, they can read, or for speeding it up, I'll do that. Okay. Someone wants to read this?
Yes,
yeah.
Devansh. Speech is the expression of ideas or thoughts or desires. Handwriting is the visible form of speech. Just as speech can have inflections of handwriting is an expression of the emotions underlying the writer's thoughts, ideas, or desires.
Okay, sure. So everyone understood this, what this is?
Yes, Devansh.
Yeah, so when we talk, that time we have, basically we are coming from our mind and we have thoughts and emotions and desires. So our voice, our tonality, everything basically expresses not just our words, what our thoughts are, but emotions. So just as how we are talking or how I'm talking right now may express enthusiasm, interest, or passion regarding the subject. So similarly, your handwriting is also a visible form of your speech, and it gives the emotions of your thoughts, ideas, and desires. So people, when they are angry, you will remember they will write, really with pressure, and they will write really hard, right? And yeah, and if people are writing, say, a love letter, or they will write, with very beautiful handwriting, or if someone with we are writing with respect to our principal or teacher, then they'll put a margin like this, and then they will write, compared to any giving it to any other person. So similarly, our writing is an expression of our thoughts, ideas, and emotions. Okay, so Aristotle basically was a person who had taught Alexander the Great. And fun fact about him is that he basically chose all the generals for Alexander's army. So basically, he used to see the jaw of the person, and he used to tell ki, this person will be a good general because his jaw is wide and everything. So he had this basic thought process of personality detection and all that. So nowadays there is a personality profile that is created using psychological tests and other things, which basically helps in choosing the right candidate for the job. Anywhere you go, they will make you do basic psychological tests to help you to understand your thought patterns and all that. So that is widely used. आप कोई भी एग्जाम में जाओ, आईएएस के एग्जाम लिखो या आईपीएस का, तो आपको एक टेस्ट देना पड़ता है पर्सनालिटी का. तो मेनली ये इससे पता चलता है. ओके, so I'll just give me 1 second. Yeah, so coming back. Okay, yeah, so next we'll try and understand where this was basically taught. Okay, where and all handwriting analysis was taught. First thing is कि जो 1600s में there was this Italian town called Bogota. वहां पे एक इटालियन डॉक्टर थे, तो वो बेसिकली उन्होंने फर्स्ट बुक लिखा था ऑन हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस बाय हिज नेम वाज कैमिली बाल्डी. और उसके साथ डिफरेंट यूरोपियन यूनिवर्सिटीज, स्पेशली फ्रांस और जर्मनी में तो काफी लोग जानते हैं हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस के बारे में. और ये बाकी काफी यूनिवर्सिटीज में, इंडिया में इसका मतलब लोग कम जानते हैं हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस के बारे में. लेकिन जो 2010s में जब था तब वो बहुत ज्यादा लोग जानते थे इसके बारे में। तो हम समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कि कौन से यूनिवर्सिटीज इसको सिखाती हैं। तो मेनली ये यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं राइट नाउ जो हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस का कोर्स लेती हैं। यू कैन गेट अ सर्टिफिकेट और सर्टिफिकेशन डन। तो फॉर एग्जांपल यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हैम्बर्ग इन जर्मनी, then University of Barcelona, University of Glasgow in UK, University of Valencia again in Spain, and all these universities, these ones are in South America, the top ones if you see 1 2 3. And yeah, there's quite a few universities that give actual you can go and study there. Your main subject and the second subject or third subject would be certification and these things in handwriting analysis. So this is actually not a lot of people know, पर ये काफी आप यूरोप जाएंगी या साउथ अमेरिका जाएंगे तो काफी कॉमन है। तो नेक्स्ट हम समझेंगे कि एक और फेमस यूनिवर्सिटी है, आप इसको तो जानते होंगे, यू वुड नो हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी, राइट? So this gentleman, his name is he's one of the top psychologists in the world. So his name is Gordon Allport. He learned from in fact the one of the most famous psychologists called Sigmund Freud. So he did actually a very extensive research in handwriting analysis, and he basically found wrote a book called Studies in Expressive Movement. It's a very big book, 600 plus pages. So I've studied that book. So उनके basically study में ये सिखाया गया था, उन्होंने ये किया था कि I think I'll speed up क्योंकि ये काफी complicated है। तो 25 people उन्होंने लिए थे हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस के, किसी से करवाया था, जैसे कि मैं हूँ, मेरे जैसे किसी से जो एक्सपर्ट हैं उनको हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस उनसे करवाया था, और फिर अपनी जो फाइंडिंग्स हैं उनसे वेरीफाई किया था इन टर्म्स ऑफ साइकोलॉजी टेस्ट और ये सब। तो उन्होंने बेसिकली ये फाइंड आउट किया था, ठीक है, कि पर्सनालिटी कंसिस्टेंट रहती है। तो हम जैसे हैं मतलब हम 16 साल में अपनी पर्सनालिटी या 18 साल में हमारी पर्सनालिटी बहुत कंसिस्टेंट हो जाती है, लोग ज्यादा बदलते नहीं है समय के साथ, ओनली देयर इज सम बिग सर्कमस्टेंस और ये सब। तो पर्सनालिटी हमारी कंसिस्टेंट रहती है, मतलब कि पर्सनालिटी हो गई इन टर्म्स ऑफ आवर थॉट, आर वर्ड्स एंड आर बिहेवियर। मतलब कि अगर कोई गुस्सैल है तो वो जनरली लाइफ लॉन्ग उनको थोड़ा गुस्सा आता है। कुछ लोग काम पर्सनालिटी के होते हैं, जैसे मान लीजिए आप विराट कोहली और राहुल द्रविड़ को ले लें, तो उनकी पर्सनालिटी एकदम डिफरेंट है, अलग है एक दूसरे से अगर आप करें पर्सनालिटी। और सचिन तेंदुलकर की अलग पर्सनालिटी हो गई सौरव गांगुली से, क्योंकि वो एग्रेसिव हैं, ये थोड़ा काम और ये हैं। तो अलग अलग पर्सनालिटी होती है लोगों की, तो पर्सनालिटी कंसिस्टेंट रहती है। जैसे गांगुली पहले थे वो वैसे ही हैं, और जैसे राहुल द्रविड़ हैं वो बेसिकली वैसे ही काम पर्सनालिटी के हैं। तो एक पर्सनालिटी कंसिस्टेंट रहती है, वो ज्यादा बदलती नहीं है, ठीक है। एंड नेक्स्ट इज की मूवमेंट इज एन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ पर्सनालिटी। नेक्स्ट मूवमेंट मतलब कि हम जैसे हैं वैसी हमारी बॉडी की मूवमेंट होती है। कुछ लोग इवन फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन तक, आप किसी का कोई मिमिक्री करे किसी की, तो आप देखेंगे कि उनके मूवमेंट, उनके हाव भाव, कैसे वो बोलते हैं और उनके एक्सप्रेशन उनके ये हैं। जैसे गोविंदा का थोड़ा अलग मूवमेंट हो गया, मिथुन चक्रवर्ती का अलग मूवमेंट हो गया, और देवानंद हैज अ डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ बॉडी मूवमेंट। तो आप वैसे पहचान सकते हैं। तो हमारी जो जैसी पर्सनालिटी होती है, जैसे हम हैं, हमारी मूवमेंट अलग होती है। एक एग्जांपल ऐसे देता हूं कि मान लीजिए आप अपने किसी दोस्त को किसी को दूर से आते हुए देख रहे हैं, 2-3 दोस्तों को, तो आप पहचान सकते हैं ना कि कौन, मतलब कि कौन कैसे चल रहा है, कौन कैसे कर रहा है, करेक्ट? यस, ऐसा आपने नोटिस किया होगा कि आप दूर से आप नोटिस कर सकते हैं कि ये बंदा, ये दो लड़के मतलब कि आपसे कॉमन में आ रहे हैं। और कभी कभी आपकी मॉम भी, माँ भी मतलब कि दूर से पहचान सकती है कि हाँ मेरा माय डॉटर इज कमिंग और दीज थिंग्स, तो उनको मतलब दूर से उनका मतलब कि ये पता चल जाता है। आप कोई मेले में जाओ तब भी आपको आइडिया लग जाता है कि हाँ ये ऐसे ऐसे चलते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे उनका बॉडी मूवमेंट है, ये है। ये आपको मेले या कहीं पे भीड़ में भी आप पहचान सकते हैं लोगों को। तो दैट ऑल्सो इज वेरी मतलब कि आप आराम से पहचान सकते हैं। जो तीसरा हमारा ये हो गया कि जो जेस्टर्स, एक्सप्रेसिव मूवमेंट आर कंसिस्टेंट विद वन अनदर। तो हम अगर जो हमारे जो हम बोलते हैं, जैसा हम ये करते हैं, वो कंसिस्टेंट रहते हैं हमारे इस पे। अगर हम गुस्सा करेंगे तो हमारी बॉडी मूवमेंट ऐसी रहेगी, अगर हम डिप्रेस होंगे तो हम ऐसे करके बैठेंगे। तो वैसे चीजें कंसिस्टेंट रहती है। जो हमारे मूड्स हैं, जो जेस्चर्स हैं, एक्सप्रेशन है, तीनों मतलब एक दूसरे या तीसरे से बेसिकली मेल खाती हैं। सो मेनली ये बात हो गई इन टर्म्स ऑफ हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस की, कि ये तीन चीजें ये उन्होंने फाइंड आउट की थी। और ये बेसिकली एंड में ये पता लगा था, ओके, कि ये बेसिकली जो स्टडी थी कि हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस काफी बेसिकली कंसिस्टेंट है, ओके, कि हमारे पर्सनालिटी बेसिकली हम इससे पता लगा सकते हैं। ओके, ठीक है। तो आई थिंक हमने ये बेसिकली थोड़े इससे प्रूव कर दिया है कि हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस, हाँ, साइंटिफिक बैकिंग है इसकी। तो हम क्या इससे बेसिकली पता लगा सकते हैं, क्या मतलब क्या यूज है। एक एक होता है कि आप अपना माइंडसेट पता लगा सकते हैं, मैं कैसा हूँ, मैं किस चीज में अच्छा हूँ, मेरी टैलेंट कैसी है। और ये आप दूसरे चीज लोगों में भी पता लगा सकते हैं कि ये कैसा है, ये किस चीज में अच्छा होगा और आगे चल के क्या करेगा। तो वो आप अच्छे से आराम से पता लगा सकते हैं। दूसरी है कि कैसी आपकी रिलेशनशिप रहेगी, आपके फैमिली के साथ, आपके दोस्तों के साथ, आपकी लव लाइफ कैसी रहेगी, आपका रिलेशनशिप विद योर हस्बैंड वाइफ कैसा रहेगा। अगर कोई अनबन है या कोई मुश्किल है तो आप उसको सॉल्व भी कर सकते हैं। आप समझ सकते हैं कि ओके, मेरी एक्शन ऐसी है तो मुझे इम्प्रूव करना होगा अपने आप को। तो वो भी आप आराम से पता लगा सकते हो, ओके, थ्रू हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस। तो ये मेनली हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस के द्वारा पता चलता है। ओके, सो एनी क्वेश्चंस? क्योंकि हम इसके बाद हैंडराइटिंग एनालिसिस आप लोग अपना खुद का करेंगे।
Devansh, actually, I have one basic
Yeah,
question is, of late people hardly write anything. It's more
correct.
on so will the true personality come out with the very little handwriting?
Yeah, so first thing is that people are writing less, that is for sure. And mostly what we write is when we go to bank and then we have to write a check, or maybe when we have to sign somewhere, maybe for Flipkart or Amazon or something like that, or to sign somewhere or not.
Right.
So people are writing very less, but it's just like people are maybe at the advent of Uber and Ola, they're driving less because they don't need it right now. But
Right.
the thing is, your handwriting will marginally you will say be a little bit messy, and you'll have a tough time writing long letters and all. But your handwriting will generally remain the same, because you'll notice certain things in my writing are going to be the same, like how you cross your i's and dot your t's. That will generally remain the same to your personality, unless there is some major sort of incident in your life. Okay.
Okay.
And it's also been the case where people have lost. You'll see that some girl had written her exams with her legs in 10th standard. Maybe you would have seen the news.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So definitely very inspiring. And in most cases, the writing of the hand and the writing of the leg will be the same. When they lost their hand, they had a different writing. Okay. And their writing was the same, what they are writing with their leg. Okay. And some people, write or draw with their mouth. So that also, generally remains the same, because writing doesn't come from, your hand, particular hand, right? So if you if you've tried writing with your left hand, okay, anytime, so you will see your writing is really messy because your hand is not used to writing. But when you just compare or see on YouTube, you will see the writing, two people who can write with both hands. Their writing of the right and left hand is similar. Okay, those people who can write with both hands.
Okay. If I have to tell about myself, earlier my handwriting would be so neat. Of late, I feel it's not really great.
Yeah, because there's no practice. You don't do anything for a long period of time. Because our hand basically contains very minute muscles, right? So you don't drive for some time, you'll find it tough again to do it. You don't do swimming for some time, you'll not. Or cooking also, if you have not gone and you've gone on a long vacation, then you'll take some time to get sort of accustomed to it, if you have noticed that also. So it's just that you don't have practice of something, and your muscles, even exercise, you don't do for exercise for some time first. It's like, no, I can't do. Once you get used to it, okay, like 7 days, you just start writing, then you'll find it, your writing will become neater. If you just write once in a while, then it becomes really tough.
Okay, but still the interpretation remains the same.
Yeah, interpretation remains the same. And we just don't see 1 or 2 letters. We ask for at least half page of your writing or 1 page and then analyze it. It's like, if you mess up 1 letter or 2 letters, it's not that thing. But mainly we basically see your complete writing. Sometimes we ask if you have a diary or something. So that becomes, it's more of consistency. It's like Sachin Tendulkar, you just has scored hundreds, and he scored zeros also. So you can't judge a person by just 1 innings. You see the complete, picture of the writing, and then you make an, interpretation.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask? Yeah, Nandita ma'am, you have any questions?
No.
Oh, okay, sure. So Nandita ma'am has taken her course, so her questions, everything are generally answered. So if you're ready, there is a quiz basically that I have organized, and then you can basically take these 10 questions, and then when I give the answers, it will be super interesting. So if you're ready, then I can give you the quiz. And
Yes.
Yeah. And Sangeeta, if your daughter is also there with you, or you're only taking the?
Yeah, she's next to me. Can we both take?
Yeah, sure. Please. Okay. So just don't copy each other's answers. Okay. If you have separate books, that will be good. Okay.
Okay.
So
you want us to write correct?
No, you just have to say draw 1 to 10. You have to basically write. Then you have to choose A or B. Okay. It's simple. Then I'll give the answers. It will be super interesting. So like what you got and all, and then I'll reveal some interesting facts. Okay. So mainly this exercise is to help you to understand handwriting analysis is very logical. It's not some, magical thing or some very, esoteric thing sort of thing ki, kuch alag hai. It's very logical. You can understand it. Ma'am is attending our class. So very it's like geometry. You understand geometry of your writing, no? Then when you reveal it, then it becomes super interesting. So yeah. Okay, so if you're ready, I'll go for the first question. Okay, ready?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I'll take these 10 questions quickly, okay, 10 minutes. And then in the second, because Zoom session will get over, okay, 40 minutes, then we'll join for the answers, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, done. So first question is, which person is out of these two, A or B, which person is more likely to talk with people at a party? Either A will be talking or B. You don't have to say it out loud. You just have to write A or B. If you're done, then I will go to this thing. Done? Yes. A or B.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to make an assumption. What comes in your mind quickly, just write that. So right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Okay. You don't have to get the answers right or wrong. So who is more likely, according to your intuition, to talk to someone at a party? A will talk to a party or B?
In a party, in the sense to Ajnabi.
Yeah, so you will go and meet new people at a party. A will go and meet new people at a party, or B, meaning more sociable, or talks to strangers and all. So A will talk to strangers or B? Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
second one is who is more expressive as a person? Emotionally expressive, likes to do things for others, likes to be likes to be around people, more expressive. Is A more expressive or B more expressive? According to the writing. So I'm taking little dramatic sort of examples. So by seeing the writing, what comes to mind? Is A more expressive or B more expressive?
Done.
Yeah. So next one is, which of the two people is more creative? Just don't go by the drawing. Or who is more creative? Maybe artistic. I mean, obvious example, but A or B?
You want us to read the content as well, is it?
No need to read the content. By seeing the pattern of the writing, it's like just me saying who's writing more darker. Is A writing more darker or B more writing darker? So you will say B, right? By seeing the sort of pattern. So you can read the content. I don't think it's going to help you so much, but generally, yeah. Okay, so next one is which among the two people is more of a show off, likes to show off and sort of has a weird fashion sense and likes to show off? Is A kind of like a show off, or B is more kind of like a show off? Just by seeing the writing pattern, what comes to your mind? Done?
Yes.
Okay, so next, basically, yeah, so next question. So which among the two people, A or B, avoids other people? A avoids other people, which is the top one, or B avoids other people? Doesn't like being around people. So A kind of avoids people or B avoids people? What do you think? Okay. next is yeah. Which among the two people is a kind person? Is person A very kind or person B very kind-hearted? You know, likes helping people. This thing. So A is kind-hearted or B is more kind-hearted? Okay, Dharni is here. Little late. Okay, so I'll just run questions through Dharni also. Okay,
Sorry.
Dharni, you have a notebook, right?
Yes.
Yeah, write 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then I'll run the questions again for you. Okay. So next is which among the two is more aggressive? Person A is aggressive or person B is aggressive? I think this is the sixth one, right?
Seventh.
Seventh one. Okay, so Dharni, you can mark.
No, sir,
seven.
eight.
Eight, oh.
8.
Seventh, it is seventh.
Okay, whichever number it is.
No, sir, 8. देख लीजिए ठीक से.
Okay, fine. I'll run it last time. Okay, so I think last one is one. Okay, this may be 9, I guess. Okay, which among the two people is more of a good leader? Is A a good leader or B is a good leader? Done? Okay. So I think Nirali is also joining. So Nirali, if you can hear us, just write 1 to 10. Okay. So anyways, we are joining after a few minutes. So which among the two people is more rich? Is A more rich or B more rich? I mean, this is just a guess. Okay. But last question is this. Who is more rich? A is rich or B is rich?